It's 3 a.m. and your children are safe and asleep. But there's a phone in the White House and it's ringing. Something's happening in the world. Your vote will decide who answers that call. Whether it's someone who already knows the world's leaders, knows the military, someone tested and ready to lead in a dangerous world. It's 3 a.m. and your children are safe and asleep. Who do you want answering the phone?
I'm Joe Biden, the senator from Delaware, and I do not approve this message. Well, anyway, live from Times Square, it's That Kevin Show.
Somewhere in the bowels of the city that never sleeps,
Kevin McCullough, radio host with Salem Media,
is a man also not sleeping.
Syndicated radio talk show host Kevin McCullough.
And that guy would like a word with you.
Many of you know him as Nostradamus.
Of course that Kevin show is going to be great. The only thing that could be greater, of course, would be That Donald show. But we don't have that, so we have That Kevin show.
Featuring the music of Dick Tunney and the Dream in Color Orchestra. And tonight, what to make of the dumpster fire that is the 2024 election? Why are they coming for your kids? Jenny Gentles. Sketch comedy from Hillary 2016 and the Babylon Bee. Feeding children who starve, Paul Jacobs. Energy That's Good with Ed Cavalli. And new music newbie, Tim McGraw and Faith Hill in the spotlight. And now, from Times Square, the fancy pants himself, who invented the original Big Boy press conference, here's
Well, boy, it's been a second and a half since that phrase was used. I mean, you think about that, predating the assassination attempt and the convention, and even Hulk Hogan ripping his shirt off. To the pleasure of the masses in Milwaukee. It has been quite a very eventful last 7 to 10 days, and we're here for all of it. Kevin McCullough, so grateful to have you with us, and we've got a lot yet to come straight ahead this hour. But before we do anything else, how about we take a check of the news? Here we go.
For Assignment Desk Weekend, I'm Kevin McCullough. Faced with the horrors beyond reality that the rumors continue to fly tonight that President Biden will be stepping aside. This week, after waging a soft push campaign, which actually resembled more like shoving a granny off a cliff, Democratic leaders began to go public with their gentle persuasion to talk Bernie Biden out of the race. That's right, despite criticizing Trump and the GOP, claiming that they would be the, quote, end of democracy, it turns out that Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, Nancy Pelosi, and Barack Obama all want to stick it to the 14 million voters from this year's primaries and pick someone else as the candidate. Assignment Desk Weekend would urge them to think about that last point. They claim Trump and the GOP will be the end of democracy, end quote, while they are figuring out how to prevent democracy from deciding who their candidate will be. And who's the lucky front runner? Literally a woman who was unable to flag even 1% of Democratic votes as a candidate for president. Assignment Desk Weekend says, great choice. Speaking of anti-American, undemocratic loudmouths, the witches on The View, we mean the shrews. Nope. I mean the anti-American birthing people who bleed on The View reacted strongly to President Trump's speech on Thursday night, claiming that Trump's vision of America, which include controlled borders, more prosperity, less crime, great education and standard of living, more patriotism and love of country, was, quote, an ugly vision, end quote, of what they want. In fact, Joy Behar doesn't want any of this to come to be. And Assignment Desk Weekend finds this ironic, since Joy Behar, lead shrew, seems to have zero expertise in determining what ugly is actually defined by or looks like. Either that or her last mirror broke years ago. In stories about literal fake news, it was revealed on Thursday that MSNBC provided their live coverage from the RNC convention while sitting in front of a green screen in their New York studios. In doing so, they are trying out the new slogan for MSNBC for coverage that's not only out of touch, but also out of state. Home of the soon-to-produce new broadcast, Cheap Fakes, with Corinne Jean-Pierre. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, pictured here, failing her sign language for drunk patron Zoom test, called bullpucky on stories that the media put out this week, reporting on the increased number of Democrats who are urging Biden out of the race. Claiming they have zero evidence, AOC ignores the 4 Democratic leaders all sending emails and her fellow 31 members of Congress who all wrote letters turning on the president. And finally, the grossest news story Assignment Desk Weekend has ever covered. Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey are admitting publicly that neither of them use deodorant. Their decision to do so and announce it has nothing to do, they swear, whatsoever with their diminished invites to social gatherings and public functions. For Assignment Desk Weekend, I'm Kevin McCullough.
I can't believe we've got jobs doing this.
I know. And my mom said I would never get anywhere with these games.
Is that the latest build?
Yeah, we're really proud of it.
The art is finalized. Jumpy the hamster can even pick up treasures now as he embarks on an epic quest to save the royal family of Hammerlawn from an evil dark wizard.
And as you can see, Jumpy runs, jumps, collects stuff, and beats bad guys. Simple family fun.
Guys, it's perfect. Ah, there you are. Gentlemen, meet our new DEI consultant. She's here to fix your game.
But I thought you said it was perfect.
No, it's just an expression.
Hello, everyone. I'm Leslie Perkins, she, her, and I am here to make sure your game is as diverse and culturally sensitive as possible.
I guess that doesn't sound too bad.
Ultra Jump Hamster Legend is incredible. I love the way your guy, he just jumps and everything. But there is just one tiny little thing. Can we make him not jump?
I was wrong.
He has to jump. The game is called Ultra Jump Hamster Legend because of the jumping.
Well, jumping is ableist. Okay, so what if someone out there can't jump? They're playing the game and they're thinking, this hamster can jump and I can't, okay?
Well, that doesn't make any sense. I like playing Pac-Man even though I don't take a bunch of pills all the time. Okay, bad example, but my point stands.
Okay, next, instead of a hamster, let's make him a strong woman of ambiguous ethnic background. That's like an instant positive review in Kotaku.
Yes. Wait, Kotaku is still in business?
But again, it's called Ultra Jump Hamster Legend.
Guys, look, just remember, this is gonna help our game reach a wider audience.
No, it won't, but it will make us feel like we're good people.
It will make us feel like good people, but you're not.
Okay, next, I noticed that Jumpy collects treasure.
That's my favorite part.
This seems to promote the colonialist appropriation of artifacts from indigenous cultures.
Well, I mean, the treasures are just golden slices of cheese.
What if your players are lactose intolerant?
Well, you don't eat the cheese in real life. He just walks over it and it says cheesecake.
Bottom line, the treasures are gone.
I never should have left Sonic Team.
Let's move on to the game's plot. I thought it was cute how you get your little Jumpy to run through the levels to the Wizard's Tower, but I couldn't help but notice that this game doesn't have any commentary on the plight of the trans immigrant community.
Again, it's called Ultra Jump Hamster Legend because he's a hamster.
Okay, was a hamster. Now he is a strong woman fighting for representation in the trans immigrant community. Okay, no, hold on, wait. I'm just spitballing here. But should we change it to a commentary on climate change?
Well, we could make the climate change like a season pass where you could pay for $59.99 or something.
Also, there's no gay stuff in the game.
Well, it's for kids, so.
Yeah, hence the gay stuff.
All of these changes totally break gameplay.
Gameplay.
You see what I have to work with here?
Can you believe this guy?
I know this guy.
This guy.
You are a guy, right? I mean, you know what? I shouldn't have asked. I'll report myself to HR.
The Babylon Bee bringing a little spark of funny to your weekend. Kevin McCullough, we've still got a great hour straight ahead. Don't go anywhere.
Ready or not, we'll be right back.